That man there, Brian Brew was my ancestor on my mother's side. King Callahan is my ancestor on my father's side. King Callahan, I reckon, killed him at the Battle of Clontarf after defeating his father, Synod. And he wouldn't go back to live on the Rock of Castle because he was in with the Catholics. And they polluted the Rock of Castle by putting stones on top of it. Polluted stones, you shall not lift the lights, you shall not lift the tilt upon a stone. If you lift the tilt upon a stone, it's polluted. So in here, the bodies of the people that have been preserved for thousands of years in the acid in the bog. Now if you walk past these stones, your hydrochloric acid goes into these stones. It doesn't really erode these stones, but I'll show you in a while where it erodes other stones. So King Callahan wouldn't return to the Rock of Castle to live there because he buried dead bodies there. And you're not supposed to live amongst the rocks and the monuments. So he went back to live in Britain, where he was known as Alexander of Scotland. So that's why you have Brian Boru was killed by the High King and his men at the Battle of Clontarf. And then after that, the Macardis took over the Rock of Castle and gave it to the Poxy Romans, the Roman Catholic Church. And they set about polluting the whole country with polluted stones, and the lifespan of the people went down. Now, I just was wondering, before the Yanks dropped the bombs on Nagasaki and Hiroshima, they were Christian cities apparently, and they were made of wood. I wonder if the lifespan of the Japanese in them cities was more than the Western Hemisphere, because the cities were made of wood and they weren't made of polluted stones. Because you know, in the Victorian days, most of the cities were built of stones, and when people got sick, they'd take them out of the country and they'd miraculously get better. They'd only spend the time out in the country and then they'd be better. Why was that? Because the city is full of these polluted stones. Now why not they're noticing a load of stones down the road? If I bob a ball and chalk down a frog and salt, see where the apple is down in Trinity College. There's a little space in Trinity College, and you can see the vapour of darkness all over. This says God came in like a cloud of dark, or a vapour, or a mist. If you walk past this, it's the closest you pass in Trinity College to the rocks. And when you pass by them rocks, everyone passes through this bit, they're eroded because of the acid, the hydrochloric acid that comes out of your body into them stones and goes up into the layers where mold is preserved in your life force. It had not been emptied from vessel to vessel. So when you walk past these stones, for hundreds of years people have been walking right past these few stones, and these stones are the most eroded stones in the whole college. I've been having a look, I've been examining it, and if I go down the road here to the church, there's these plants that only grow in bogs and in acidic environments. Hydrochloric acid, uric acid. It's grown on the church, and when I looked on the church yesterday, there was a little black roundy wet spot, but there wasn't raining or anything. There was just water on the church where there shouldn't have been any water, but moisture, vapour. So these stones, your government is killing you. Your government is thinking, because he hate me, because I've been fighting with the government for years, protesting against them, building round houses, protesting against the bank. They're getting all their money. They're killing you. Your government is killing you. They actively know what we're talking about is true, and they're allowing you to die. They're allowing you to get sick. They're allowing you to get cancer because they propagate the pharmaceutical industry. And if no one is getting sick, there's no pharmaceutical industry. So look at it this way. It's not in the pharmaceutical industry interest or your government's interest to take down these stones and tell you the truth that when you pass by these stones and you're getting cancers and all stuff like that, it's because your vapour and your life force is being stolen from you. And if they weren't there, you wouldn't get sick and you wouldn't age. That's the long and the short of it. You wouldn't know. Oh, see these children here? Sitting down here, all these children waiting for this museum to open. They live for hundreds of years if these stones aren't around. Your children will live for hundreds of years, your grandchildren and you, when these stones are pulled down. Because your vapour won't be able to go into them. Maybe you could cover them in a coat of plastic or something until they're ready to be pulled down. Spray them all with some sort of shield and then pull them all down systematically instead of just smashing the whole place up straight away. just coat them in something. Maybe you could get all the plastic out of the sea and make a fucking coating of it and put it all over the rocks so the vapor won't pass through the plastic into the rocks. If that would probably work, that would bring Mob down out of his legs quick enough, because he'd have to come down and show his little mush, well, his big mush, to see what's happening to his juice that's been keeping him alive for the past so many thousand years. That's exactly what's going on. It's had to coat. Your government are there, they're guilty of genocide. Every government official in this country knows, because I have rasped the life out of them in here. See these muppets in there, look at them staring at me, look, I show you, look. They hate me in there. They won't let my body pass these walls. I keep trying to go in there and get at the government. But these little muppets on the desk can't guard it for me, you know. They know who I am. I've been dropping them in documents, documentary evidence of King Callahan being out there, the Khan Athelstan and all. On the desks there, every one of them know me. They're all involved. You're dying because of them. And the lies they're telling you, so they're propagating lies there. What they're saying to you is, this happened and that happened. This is your history, this is your history. But I'm at the proving over and over again that what they're telling you as history is a lie. So it's a form of witchcraft. You're being kept in a false consciousness. I'll tell you when I sussed out how it works. I was sitting down in a place a while ago. Well, actually, one woman said to me one day, something very evil is going to happen to you tomorrow. Something very weird. And the next day I got a big spike up through my foot down at the Garden of Remembrance, which is all about witchcraft. So I'm in this place called Mary's, yeah, Mary's place, and this staff member comes out bang on 12 o'clock at the witching hour, yeah. And there's a couple of fellas there. I don't talk to many people. I talked to this one guy in there. He was all right. I used to chat to him a bit. She comes out, starts asking him a lot of questions, because they pick your brains. They have to grit you on no. And your man's always head on Zimmerfanes and these pharmaceutical drugs, Xanax sticks or whatever, Tranex or whatever they're called. And he was like, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. So when it's off their head, they just go, yeah, they say yeah to everything. So I could say anything to you and they'd be off their head, you'll be off your head and you'll just go, yeah, yeah. So a woman comes out and starts telling them. Now it was Sunday morning, it was past 12 o'clock. She told him, she got him to say it was Saturday. I was listening to every word of it. She said it's Saturday and she said, course. That's what she said. And I thought, she just said course to him, because I was sitting right beside him, but I wasn't, she didn't think I was listening. I don't know, when she went, I got up and I go, did you hear what she said to you, bro? And he goes, no, what did she say? Was it bad with you? I says, was, yeah, but what is it? I said, don't worry about it. So I said, it's not Saturday, it's Sunday morning. So she had him in a false consciousness. She had him believing it was Saturday, but it was really Sunday. It seems trivial, but it's not when you're dealing with microbial entities and spiritual attachments and witchcraft and sorcery. Pharmaceutical and pharmakia is sorcery. That's what it means. It means sorcery. It doesn't mean anything else, no matter what they say, because they didn't teach you in school that that's what pharmaceutical word pharmakia means. That's what it means. The word, when you hear someone saying, I'm going to the pharmacy, or I'm going to the pharmaceuticals, or I'm taking the pharmaceutical drugs, what you're saying when you go to the pharmacy is that you're going to the sorcerer. That's where you're going to the sorcerer. When you're going into the chemist, the pharmacy, I'm going in to see the sorcerer. That's what it means. They changed it, but originally, the word you're using, what it means is sorcery, alchemy. That's what it means. And it's bad for you, all of it. You don't need it if you get rid of these rocks. Half of these people sold out. They know exactly what's going on. They're in cults and all. Dublin is riddled with a cult of the bull. The bulls, where the bull cult is the Canaanite god of child sacrifice. Cain killed Abel. He murdered his brother with a stone, with a rock. His sacrifice was not acceptable to the Lord. So that's a metaphor for what you're doing inside them churches, inside them big cathedrals and all. God doesn't accept that. So God turned around and gave one of the Cyrus and Solomon the authority to build a church, to build the first temple of stone, because alchemists were living for thousands of years and they were coming up with all sorts of mad genetic experiments, mixing the things, fucking building pyramids, towers of Babel and all, because they weren't dying like me and you. They were living for hundreds of years. So we had to kill them off. 125 years the maximum, it says in the Bible. So we let people build loads of stone temples. So now you're going to have to fire and brimstone, all the ones that's above you in the leaves is going to fall down and burn everything.